Tyler and Trey.
Obviously, the offense still has some progressions and some steps you guys want to take to improve, but having two guys like you all step up and have those big 100-yard games, is this kind of what you envisioned for this offense?
Definitely. I know me and him, like, even just going back to before we even came here, I think he was a freshman, and I was on my way in. He said, first two guys at 2016 or something like that with 100. We mentioned we want to make history. Let's team up together, let's make history. We were part of it last year, and we're trying to continue to do it. So that's definitely something that we envision.
When you guys are going back and forth, are you watching each other, and motivating each other as you rack up yards?
Say that again?
Are you guys motivated when you see each other racking up yards to go and get yours and competitive a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you see him going to work. Of course, you want yours, but at the same time, you see, how much he works and how much, we both work. We just root for each other, and then, we'll talk to each other. And, we got inside jokes and things of that nature, to kind of motivate each other, to make plays. But, it's definitely, it's a brother, it's a brotherhood. We grew up together, and, we just love playing with each other.
We're laughing. What joke did you have in your mind?
No, it feels unreal. Basically, how you were saying, do we watch each other? Yeah, man, it feels unreal. He's catching a touchdown, a post, and I'm just watching it happen. And then, a few plays later, I look at him, I look out there, and a joke pops in my head that, we talk like that. We'll literally be mid-play and be like, we're really out here. You know what I mean? We out here together. Actually, I can recall last year, USF, I don't know, maybe they scored a touchdown or something. I don't know, but they had a really cool stadium feature. The lights would turn off. Obviously it's the Buck Stadium, but and I just remember I was looking at each other bro, we really play with each other. We're really out here. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel real. Obviously we grew up together, we're brothers. So it's definitely fun.
Trey, Coach mentioned you got banged up a little bit last week. What were you dealing with, and how did it feel out there?
It was weird. Basically, so I had a PCL. It's the back of your knee. I fell weird, and it's basically instability in your knee, kind of. So I wanted to play obviously last week, but after going back out there and it's just not feeling right, I just kind of stopped. And during this whole week, it was never a doubt in my mind that I can't miss this game. It's my last one, for the bell. So whatever it took to get back out there today, I was going to do. Whether I was limited, play a few snaps here and there, all the rehab, all the time I spent in the training room this week, and obviously I'm going to continue to do that.
Tyler Ben completed his first 12 passes. Did you guys as an offense feel like he was in a rhythm there early?
Oh, definitely. No, definitely. You could definitely tell from the beginning, we had a rhythm. He couldn't guard us. That's kind of been the mantra this whole, since game one. It's we can't be guarded. Anytime we fall short, it's because we're shooting ourselves in the foot. But you can definitely feel the rhythm out there. Especially with him and just even the whole offense, you can feel it.
Describe your touchdown.
They came out and they've been playing the post. The past two games, Kennesaw, they kind of play similar to Kennesaw, where nobody wants to get beat deep. So I've been seeing a lot of coverage where guys are bailing off and they're really just getting on the hash, just really trying to protect the post. And we didn't really throw it until we called it. Hopefully catch him in the right coverage. The guy played it perfect. He expected it. He paid it perfectly, but seeing the ball in the air, and I got to make sixth grade, so made a play.
Couple more.
What's the key to having success on that far field side?
I think out there you get a lot more off coverage, and so the biggest thing to me when I, personally, just being reliable. You're going to have a lot of hitch routes and speed routes and things of that nature, and you're going to be able to stretch the field. So really just being a reliable target. Being called on. You're going to be called on for third downs. Run some, third and long, really run some of those bigger, longer routes and things of that nature. So just really being a reliable target. And just expecting the ball. So.
Hey, Tyler,
What's the
being a reliable target? 8 catches on 8 targets for you. Just talk about what you were seeing from that defense today.
Like I said before, they were just bailing. A lot. Even I could hear the coaches on the sideline just saying, watch the post to players. Their safeties and saying backers, watch the post, don't get beat by the post. And so, with that, a lot of the underneath game, as far as just some of the out routes and things of that nature, just kind of pop open. And so, just being ready. They want to take away something, they can't take away everything. So, just having a counterpart or counterpiece for some of those deep shots, just really keeping them on their toes.
What's the celebration look like when you get back to the room? Crack open a new candle, or?
Probably just lay there, lay on the bed, and just think about the game, or things that did well, things that didn't do well. Lay there for a little bit, and probably hop on my phone for a little bit and kick up. Not too much.
How do you keep up with him? It's crazy.
He's his own person. What he does and what I do, two separate guys. We're supposed to keep it that way.
This is a road trip for you guys. Did you guys stay in your own quarters back home, or how'd you do this today?
Oh no, we basically did the same thing we would do technically on a home game. So we stayed in the hotel that we were staying in the home game. Obviously, we wore the away jerseys, but everything about it, pretty much felt like a home game. Obviously, like I said, we were in the away jerseys, but yeah, we didn't really change much there.
And then exciting knowing that a lot of your former buddies and teammates are going to be playing down here, and here you guys are doing the same.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be exciting and give you a little extra boost.
Definitely, for sure. I remember we walked out of the tunnel and a few of the players were saying like they played Madden, so they're like, I played in this stadium a bunch on Madden, So, but yeah, basically.
Trey, what's it like for you guys to lose an over the top threat like Alec and then replace him with Nick, who can do things like he did?
Man, whenever when people ask me about Nick, I tell you obviously he's a freak. He really is. Just to be that tall and to be able to bend like that and be athletic, man, it's just crazy watching him how much better he's getting every week. I mean, he's already really good, you know what I mean? So, him, replacing Alec, he's obviously pretty taller than Alec, you know what I mean? Speed-wise, I mean, he can run, I remember in the summer we were running and he was moving up really fast, I started getting nervous a little bit, all right, Nick Marner's coming, but yeah, he's a great addition, and I'm glad we got him, and it's working out perfectly for us.
Thank you.
Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate it, guys.
Congrats.